So potential is there. You gotta.
She was like one of the baddest females back then. Now we can either share this cell for the rest of our lives and fight, or we can find a way to make this the best that we can be. But the only way it's gonna work.
People want to hear. They want you to tell them what they want.
But we could be 10 pounds, 15 pounds heavier and get caught up in, well, I look cool, I'm good. So I was just like, nah. So immediately, because I had already started, we was like the day after Valentine's Day, we was giving up soda for 3 months. So she caved in already one time.
Okay.
But other than that, I gave her a pass. And yeah, I just say 3 days a week, bro. I'm doing. I ain't doing no weightlifting. I ain't going to the gym. It's strictly
Cardio.
Man, just walking. Because if you go to Spanish Lake Park, it's 1.4 miles around at one time.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, if I start, I can, bro. The first time me and CC went, man, bro, I was huffing and puffing, not even halfway through.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my goal, but now I can walk around there once without really being like, but my goal is, because I used to jog around there like about 4 years ago when I had lost a lot of weight. I was jogging almost 3 miles. If I ain't trying to get back to that, I'm just trying.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna jog them, but that's just 2 times around. But
yeah, but it's hilly.
Yeah, I need to get more active, man.
Yeah, so I'm the type of person. I always been like this. If I'm gonna do something, I just do it immediately. I don't. If I stop and think about, like that's with anything. If I say, okay, I gotta get up, I'm gonna just get up because I know if I, like you said, if I be like, let me get up, then it's not gonna, bro. It's not gonna happen.
You know what they gonna make it. You know what they gonna make happen. They gonna tune in, man.
Yes, sir.
Stuttering over here. Yeah, man. Welcome back to Triggered. Me and the homie Chops. Doing what we do.
It's some good water. What's up, my boy?
Nothing, man. As y'all know, we were coming in talking about getting in shape. So yeah, we had a rough day yesterday. It was a good bad day.
Hey, that paintball. I'm not gonna lie though, man. That paintballing was like I had a really good time.
Yeah, it was a good time, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody there was cool. At first, I was kind of like, why they adding these other people? But they wasn't no big deal once they kind of.
What I realized is it was open play. So when I've always gone, I reserve it.
Right.
So it's just for me and my people. Open play, anybody come. That's why I was confused.
Me too. That's why I was like,
that's why we were all the way at the end instead of the pavilion. Because typically they give you pavilion, and all that. But
okay.
It was a good time, dog.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed myself. It made me realize I'm as old as I really am.
You was out there on me crawl,
because the first time I played, because I've only done it one other time.
Okay.
I had I ain't get low, and I kept getting shot like quickly. So I was like, nope. If I ever do this again, because the dude that kept shooting, I was like, I'm gonna get low. And actually, it was cool for the most part. I was able to play the whole time. But me and you, man, we was on it though. We was on it for real though.
We was outsmarting them. Let them wear themselves out there and go pick them off.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, I had a really good time. And you know how we talk about this all the time. Like, you know me, I can get along with anybody. I ain't gotta know you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I bring good vibes to the, you know.
I would say me, I don't know. I don't bring bad vibes, but I'm not. I can be standoffish at times just because I'm observant, though. You know, nigga just trying to see what the room is doing. You know what I mean?
But do you think though? I don't. Dang, my grill done fell out. No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I can put it on me real quick. Go
ahead.
Together, man. But I don't know if I can bring great vibes, but it's times when I'm just there to observe. You think? I don't mind observing.
But are you the type that as soon as you pull up, you can kind of tell, or it take you a minute?
No. I can I ain't gotta put it in park. I know what's
okay.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm. That's one of my great things, man. Just being observant. That's one of the greatest things I would say about me, man. Just knowing how to read the room. And you know what we fuck up? Well, I fuck up. Pause. You know where I mess up is
You looking fly too, bro.
Oh, man, right now.
I gonna keep saying that. Like
hold on, you with the Miami with the Dolphins?
But you looking fresh, bro. I know
man, right now.
I know.
I was like, man, what I'm put on? And I was like, I've been wearing sweatshirts and
like
stuff.
that.
I was like, fuck it. But I forgot what I was trying to say.
My bad. I had.
No, you good. No, you good.
Look, we both be on the scatterbrain thought.
Yeah,
we talking about you read the room well.
Yeah, reading the room well. So I expect other people to know how to read the room. So I think that's unfair to them. But you know what I'm saying? When you used to something, it's normal to you, and other people they look like I don't know what to do. And I'm like.
It still seems odd to me how people can't read the room, to be honest. To me, for your own peace of mind, your own safety, I need to know what I'm walking into. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying walking into like it's always somebody finna shoot the place up, but I just gotta kind of know.
Yeah, you gotta know what's what.
Yeah, like the type of people I'm dealing with. But yeah, bro, look, happy birthday to your nephew.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, nephew.
He was cool people. Everybody there was cool.
Happy birthday, nephew.
I really enjoyed myself. Happy birthday to you, bro.
Yeah, man, dude turned 31. He getting old, not me.
Yeah.
He getting old, not me. Just know that.
Right. So what you want to tackle today, man, it's so much, bro. I done had a day. Today was one of them days. And I had to be corny for a second. I was like, when they say it rains, it pours, I told myself while I was driving, corny, I say, I got 6 raincoats in the closet, so I'm going to be all right. So
there we go.
Yeah, I done had issues from, told you my stove just broke.
Yeah, that's why.
Some issues with some insurance type
wait,
stuff.
Wait, it's okay. Stove broke, which is that's messed up. The stove broke.
Yeah.
But then he was like, yeah, someone used my other stove in the basement.
Because we got 2 kitchens in our house, but it sounds more dope than what it is. But we got 2 kitchens in the crib. Yeah. So when let me tell you how it broke though. When I'm telling you, bro, I just knew today was gonna be crazy. So I told you we trying to eat better. We trying to be on this health kick.
I should be. I'm pigging out today though.
Man, I got this insurance agent. This broker, I'm sorry, we use an insurance broker. Purpose of an insurance broker is to handle all the stuff that we don't have time to deal with. Absolutely. But he ain't been working out. So I got some information this morning that kind of threw my whole day off. So I called him, he out of town. Hey, I don't encourage you out of town. Like, this is what your job. So anyway, I was like, I'm going to bake us some chicken. So I'm cleaning, just prepping. We have an electric stove. Yeah. Listen to me, bro. I was wiping off just the top of the stove. Them all said, "Pow!"
It made a sound.
It just, "Pow!" I'm not lying, a spark.
That's unusual.
That was it. No, it's electric. Like,
did it kind of like jolt you or anything?
No, but it
startled you.
It was like a firecracker exploded, like pow, like out of nowhere, like. Yeah, I walked away. I walked away from it. I said I ain't touching it. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna blow up or nothing. So,
look, it's electric because a power with a gas stove is different.
Yeah, I thought about that
different
too.
Type of power.
But then for it just to explode, I'm like, okay, it's some electric or whatever. So I left it alone for some hours, and I was like, I just like black folks. I had to go and poke at it, and it didn't do nothing. And I was like, ain't no power to it. So
you trying to bake that kicking chicken? That's why it like that now.
So it was just a few other things happened today. So I was like, today was one of them days, but it is what it is, bro. I feel like I'm blessed, and I try to stay positive. So
today wasn't bad for me. It was pretty cool. It was an early start. My daughter, mom, she called.
Okay.
She was saying she ain't been feeling well, so she couldn't get out of bed to take my daughter. But my phone ringing at 5:30. I'm startled like a mug.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there. No, not sitting there. I'm looking at me. I'm sitting there on the
TV.
I'm
sitting there looking at ourselves. I'm trying to. It's one of the best distractions. I can't lie. I was like, let me stay engaged with you, but I'm looking at this too. Yeah. We
and it's crazy. We straight in front of each other the way it is. But anyway, she called, man. Hope she feels better, but I had to get up early to get my baby. And that started me. But I was able to go back to sleep, which was good, because had I not been able to go, today would have been bad. I know. So today ended up being a pretty cool day overall. Weekend was cool. Like we had a happy birthday, Kate. My old lady's grandma turned 90.
Okay.
Her birthday's actually tomorrow, maybe, I think.
Okay.
But we had the birthday dinner yesterday, so that was cool. The only downside to it was going there immediately after paintball. I wanted to rest. And then look, man, I was trying to upload ADD Boys, dog, and man, I had some issues here, and I thought it was the internet. So then I took it to her parents' house. That's where the dinner was, and it was still tripping. So then I was talking to Parker. Shout out to Parker. I gotta tell you about that too. I'm gonna get into that. Shout out to Parker, my dog. New episode out today, but it's Friday when y'all see this anyway. And he suggested, he was like, try a different browser. My Safari was tripping. It wouldn't upload on YouTube or Anchor, which Anchor is the site where I distribute to Spotify and Apple Podcasts and shit like that.
Okay.
It just would not upload. So I got Google Chrome. Just went to Google Chrome, and I was able to upload. Shit took forever, man. But finally got it up.
Okay.
Last minute, but it was a good time, man. So he's talking about Parker, right? His old dude came into town because it was his mother-in-law's 90th birthday.
Right.
Man, the coolest cat on earth, bro. He rhymed with everything, man.
I just thought
It's so wild, my dude. He fucked me up. He just had so many. It was so many quotables. You know what I'm saying? He just had them nonstop, and it was just cool. He definitely good energy, but fucking hilarious.
Rhyming everything.
Hilarious.
Hey, because before you show, you gotta let them know.
He might have even said that.
He might have said something like that. Right.
He said, "Oh man, y'all need to get me on that podcast." Oh, they ain't gonna be hating. Just check the ratings. He said that, man. No lie, he said that.
I probably would have just been laughing.
I laughed the whole time. That's how I got over being tired and in pain from. Man, I got cherry. Like, man, I'm darker than some people that get these, but I ain't never had a cherry.
From paintball?
Yeah.
Bro,
I was like, my arm bleeding.
Hey, my shoulder right here.
Oh, don't say shoulder. It's the old nigga podcast.
Yeah, man.
He been talking about his shoulder. I'm like, my shoulder.
Man, my shoulder and my chest somewhere. Like right here, matter of fact.
Bro,
it was done.
We were on. It might have been Village. It was the one before the last one.
Okay.
When we was going to flush Larry out the house with the green hoodie.
Right.
Did not know Trey was down there. I'm like, Larry, I'm on your ass. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, man. No, he hit me. I got to wear a cup next time. It was so close. I was scared, and he hit me right here. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Bro, I know you had got hit up because the way you just said, they got me. And the way you walked out, I was like, they must have
it was, it was like a quick 6. I felt like Denzel on training day. I was all out there.
You shot me almost point blank in the head.
Oh, man.
Had a mental lapse. I thought he was on my team for some odd reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, brain.
The first few games, we was on his ass.
Yeah.
We got our birthday licks on him. We was lighting him up.
And the young dude that was with him, he was getting it too.
In the gray.
Yeah. He was getting
you know
it
it's
too.
wild, the little white dude, the switch teams on us. And I was like, we got a target on his back. And then he got hurt the next game. I think
you saw him crying? He was crying and everything.
Man, I ain't see you.
His mama was like walking him off. I think that was his mama. I mean, I'm assuming so, but yeah, I felt bad.
It was fun, but I'm not doing open play no more.
Right.
Like, nigga, they got professionals out there. This nigga come up here to he had a bandana that cost the $300.
Yeah, but you know what? I ain't gonna even cap. Like that white dude, I think he wasn't really trying to show us what he can do.
Right.
I think he knew I can really get everybody. He was trying to play it cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, man.
He was the first one who got me. I was mad as hell because he was on the end. He was on the mounds. I was he got me. Okay. I'm like, oh, y'all cheating.
Hey, this one thing though, before we even get to anything serious about that, that was like a quick 3 hours. Like it didn't go by slowly because we both looked. I said it's 12:30.
Right.
Like for real. Like it's definitely. I would definitely do it. We definitely should do it again.
Yeah, I think I might do it like quarterly or some shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or at least a few times out the. I don't want to mess with the summer at all. And sometimes not the spring because when it's too warm, bro, I can't really rock with it.
Plus it'd be kind of muggy and wet. So.
Yeah.
So what you want to tackle, my guy? What we triggered about this particular month? Anything in particular?
We keep it on the paintball.
Okay.
Being invited.
Break it down.
You get the hits like, hey man, you remember what? I'm like, one, I didn't organize this because if it was, then I would. Be like trying to see like who could I tell? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people take offense to things And I never mean any harm because I'm never purposely
Hold on, wait. You saying somebody was offended?
like, damn, you ain't let me know.
I saw that. I know exactly
somebody
what you're talking about.
yeah.
That's what you talking about?
Maybe, I don't even remember who that was, but now somebody texted me.
Oh, I seen on the Blue app, and they was like,
Oh, my cousin.
Yeah,
him
like,
too.
yeah.
Him
I was
too. I'm
like,
like, nigga, we talked about it at the Super Bowl party, and you wasn't here. That's when he told. You know what I'm saying? And then me and you talk all the time. And that's another thing, man. Like, people, like, how you gonna, like, don't get mad, especially if you've been abreast on a lot of things and you've been invited before and then maybe not show. You know what I'm saying? Or if we haven't talked in a while, you're just not at the top of my mind. It's not that I try to exclude you, man. And that's just, like, I'm never offended when I'm not invited somewhere. Because most of the time I probably would have stayed home anyway.
I think, too, like what you said, it's funny because this is what me and my wife was talking about earlier, just about something different. I was like, man, you got to take your emotions away from logic.
Yes.
Like, and that not being invited is an emotional response.
Absolutely.
Because you automatically feel like somebody purposely excluded you instead of stopping and thinking, you know what? Maybe this could have happened. Maybe that could have happened. Maybe there's these other scenarios that could have contributed to it. I had put that on Facebook, but then I took it off to kind of add to what you're saying. I think it goes together. I think it do.
Okay.
I said something like, anybody that really know me, that's really my friend, know I'm good with or without you.
Yeah. And it's no slight to you.
I took it off only because I didn't word it the way I wanted to word it. So I'm going to put it back up there when I figure out how I want to do it. Meaning, do you believe that you can have to me, it's okay if I know that you my partner, but even with or without me, you going to be okay. Yeah. Meaning, like, your life isn't made or broken. I don't think that diminishes our friendship. I don't think that hurts anything, but I'm realizing a lot of people don't look at stuff like that. They look at it like you should feel some type of way with me not being included. Yeah, if you're looking for that, then you'll never get that with me. You get what? Yeah, like for real, you'll never get that with me. Like, I can love you to death, but my life, it's not gonna stop because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's me, man. Like, I keep moving.
Yeah,
and I just realized today, like, I really like the fact that I do what I want to do.
Man, come on,
that type of freedom.
I think that's what I said on my post.
I think so. But I'm just saying, like,
that.
just in general, like getting older and just coming more into your own. You know, of course, I know who I am, but that type of security you get in that, it just allows you to not really give a fuck about much. Or not be offended by much. How about that? I ain't gonna say not give a fuck, because you care. It's like it's not like I don't care about you or blah blah blah. But it is what it is.
We talked about something off camera, and you're gonna know what I'm talking about as I go on into this.
Okay.
I'm really starting to reevaluate groups. I never felt like I was a group person, and I don't think I ever want to be a group person.
Yeah, it's not me. But like I told you, it's to my detriment in a lot of cases.
But to me, I always say this, and I stand on this. I do my own thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever that is,
it is what it is.
It's not
to spite you.
Yes,
it's just me.
It's not. I'm not pro one group to this. I can get with every group, but I'm not a part of no group.
Yeah, that's
you know
that's me.
Yeah, like,
I don't like being labeled one. I don't like being restricted two.
Yeah.
Or three, I really don't like how a lot of people be moving. So that's really why I don't really be fucking with groups. But I have respect for some of them. You know what I'm saying? For some of the groups and shit, until your group starts moving weird and acting shitty with certain people because y'all are a group. I think that's corny.
But see, this is what I'm saying off of what you're saying. I don't like messing with groups because I know me. I'm never going to totally agree with everything a group doing.
Absolutely.
And then there lies the problem.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing most grown people will just go with the group like they don't have no independent thought, and I hate that.
I'm my daddy's son.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with it.
I
ain't rolling.
And it's like, bro, you I don't know if you get this, but I get so many people, bro, that's always trying to recruit me into some type of group, whether it be a church, whether it be whatever. Like, hey,
Nah, I don't
Chops,
get that.
you should be a part of this. And I say it in a nice way, but I'm gonna say it bluntly on this podcast. No, I do not want to be a part of your group.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of your sect, your church, whatever you want to call it. I do my own thing. I move how I move, and I'm cool with everybody. Meaning I can come and go. But if you expect me to be exclusively a part of anything outside of my house, my wife, and my kids,
Won't happen.
you're not getting it.
Nah.
And I try to say it in a nice way, meaning like I'll still rock with the group though. I might be, hey, we having this event.
Yeah.
I'll come, but I ain't built like that. And it took me going through a lot of different things to realize that ain't me. Like, yeah, I am cool. Chops, that's a cool dude. So let's leave it at that.
Right there.
Invite me here and there,
Yeah.
but don't expect me to be exclusively a part of any, because I'm not.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
you know, this is one of them things, bro. You know, just being charismatic and a host of other things that are good qualities that people can realize in you. It's attractive to some people. So they look at it as an opportunity to have you attract more things that they want. And I think that I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing. It just ain't. You ain't going. I ain't going. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you think part of the intention of them could be to use us for that?
Well, okay, so yes,
like the school thing. We're cool, but we know if you're a part of it, you'll make us cooler.
Yeah.
I don't like that type of stuff. Like,
no, you don't. However, if it's mutually beneficial, so like one thing that kind of sticks out in my mind when I run into situations where I got to determine how I feel or the whatever. What was that? Something with the mics, but anyway, we're good. Okay. Think about a situation like my mom always says. It's fine to use people, just don't misuse people.
Aha. Okay, I like
so
that.
That's kind of like my philosophy when I get to certain things. Some people may need a piece of what you got. Maybe not you, but or
I
something.
Get what you're saying. No,
so they gonna go
part.
get it, but it makes sense when it's mutually beneficial. That's all I say. Don't be trying to use me up. Like, I never let people. I just ain't the nigga for that. You know what I mean? I don't let people get over on me, man. And what I notice a lot of times is everybody used to a bunch of motherfuckers that go for it.
That's what I'm saying. Or no, you right. My bad.
No, you good. That was it, man. They are used to a bunch of people that go for it. And when you have the uncomfortable conversation with motherfuckers about whatever it is that ain't gonna go, most conversations thereafter are comfortable because they not gonna try you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But I think one of my biggest issues, like people that know me. I know that's such a cliche term, but my partners that know me, they know I ain't no sucker.
Yeah.
But I think since I'm a happy-go-lucky, I'm a cool guy. Be like, man, I still ain't no sucker. I ain't have over 100 fights in my life for no reason. My partner I went to school with posted something on Facebook. I forgot about this fight me and him had in the 5th grade that he brought up. I'm like, I forgot all about that. Like, I ain't no sucker by far. I'm just more of I'll let you do what you do, but don't think it's sweet type of thing. And it's like
boundaries.
Yes, so it's like I know who I am, so I know I just ain't the upfront aggressive and just set a boundary. It's probably one of my weaknesses. Like, I don't just set out and be like, hey, this is it. This is the line.
Okay, so
I kind of let you. Yeah, I kind of. But see, I kind of let you move around because I kind of want to see.
Well, okay.
Kind of what you know what I'm saying. I want to see how you move first to see like, okay, because I might have to set this boundary with you here and the next person there. Almost like a toddler, like you could sit and let me see how. You know what I'm saying?
That, yes,
they might never touch that.
True.
But let me just see.
I get what you're saying. So no. In that aspect, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's how I kind of just do stuff with everything. Like, oh no, I need to see what you want first, so I can really figure out where my boundary is, how to really deal with you, because it's like I don't know if you deal with this too. I do think people be honest and upfront with me, and maybe I'm jaded, but I really do think that 90% of people that I deal with outside of like, my wife, my kids, my close friends, I really think everybody has an ulterior motive.
Oh, okay. Now, I don't
like I really do. So I'm not saying they even do though, but I
don't know if I think people have enough, but like my ability to read the room, that I can read people.
Okay.
Dog, I just have a godly gift of getting the fuck away from people that I don't need to be around. But I know I saw you were just talking about what you was dealing with, and then having the conversations, and well, no, just what you're dealing with. You said something that triggered.
That's why it's called triggered.
That triggered me to you talked about your post.
Oh yeah.
And I made one today, and this is kind of just one of the things that I want to talk about. I'll read it.
Yeah.
It says, long post. Lately, I've been frustrated, uncomfortable, having conversations with people. Initially, the conversations are fine because everyone isn't aware that I made the very tough decision to stop pursuit of being an R&B artist. Now, artist is an important word for me. Many people, they don't know how to make the distinction between an artist and what they all know as a singer.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can sing, and some would say better than others. I should have put most. Better than most. While I appreciate that, the difficulties come when someone attempts to try to change my mind, especially if you ain't did shit worth value to the growth of me as an artist.
Where's the blowhorn?
Facts. Go ahead. So then I said, I'll save you all the time. I'm not a person that can be persuaded. And it low-key pisses me off when someone continuously tries to get me to change. Now, if you've paid any attention to me and how I do things, you've never seen me booked anywhere. Now, the untrained eye would assume that ain't nobody trying to book me. Blasphemy. But the person that does the bookings, I would think, would realize that it's by design. Back to the point of me not being a singer.
Okay.
So, I am not what you've grown to be familiar with, and I don't know if people understood that. That's an important sentence, and I feel like I should have expounded, because I said I am not what you've grown to be familiar with, and that wasn't about me. That was more about you. I'm not what you're used to.
Okay.
So you said what?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just here.
So I say, oh shoot, where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, here we are. I find it foolish as an artist, coming from the rap side where independence is the goal. That was where I came from. To let somebody book me when I can get all the money and just do my own shit.
Right.
Where are we at? When I find the fools and never something to book me. Okay, there's zero benefit. I told you it was long. I gotta read through this.
No,
shit.
you good, bro.
There's zero benefit in me doing it. Number two, I am not. I repeat, I am not a fucking cover singer. I am not and have not been ever a fucking cover singer. So back to. This is the one that pisses me off, as you can see, as I repeated it several times. So, in addition to you wanting to book me, to draw a crowd, and offer me chump change, you want me to sing another nigga songs? Yeah, all right. So, then I said, the reality that I live in is this. From a local perspective, this town loves a cover singer. The town is oversaturated with them, and now the expectations are even lower because it seems like you ain't even got to be talented. It's a lot of motherfucking terrible motherfuckers that's getting it's no money, but they're getting some money, so it's just any bad is all bad for the field. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, there's been an influx of talentless motherfuckers. Oh, people, I fucked it up. Popping up daily. I made me want to edit it now. Popping up daily, and they're getting booked. More power to them for sure, because I'm not hating on them.
Right.
You're just not talented. Anyways, with the town being a cover town, the musicians are amazing. well, I was gonna say as shit. The musicians are amazing at the shit, but doing shit that they already know is easy because of repetition. And what that does is it makes them lazy. So when it comes to do a concert versus a gig, it's hard for a motherfucker to dedicate the appropriate amount of time to do my shit. And that is where I really get pissed because I fuck with a lot of them really tough. And I can't accept anything other than what I'm paying for anymore. I've always been very clear on what I want, and I've honestly gotten it 2 times. And I was being gracious because I've never fully gotten it, but 2 times I was satisfied with what happened. That's what I'll say. In 10 years.
Dang.
Just twice. So, to not get in return, not the money, but the consistency and growth and presentation, it's best that I bow out before I flip out and act the fool that I'm very capable of. Then I said, but beyond this city, my efforts and even some shows have all been in other cities, states, and countries prior to my last concert in November, and the return is nowhere near the investment, not to mention the major investments that fell through. So I figure no matter how talented you believe I am, and I appreciate it for sure, I really do, and how amazing I know that I am, it's just best to leave it alone. So when you see me, if you don't have a substantial amount of capital to invest, a real relationship or resources, don't say shit about continuing music because the conversation will start to get uncomfortable on your end.
Yeah. Drop the mic.
That's it, man.
Hey, drop the mic. Hey. Drop the mic, bro. Yes, sir.
So I can dissect it a little more.
Go ahead. I'm going to ask you this question.
Go ahead.
As you dissect it. No, I don't want to stop you from your thought. I'll wait. Go ahead.
I mean, I know I'm dissecting, but you can ask me.
Okay. It made me think about, I call it the Urkel effect.
What's that?
I follow Jaleel White. Is the actor that portrays Steve Urkel on Family Matters. Follow him on Instagram, and I can tell something just happened too. I'm jumping all over the place, but he was at the Super Bowl. You know who Drewski is?
I don't like Drewski. Right. I'm not a fan of his comedy. I'll say that.
Yeah, so he saw Jaleel White, but automatically was like,
Urkel.
Jaleel White was like, he was like, hey. Yeah. As soon as he started hitting it with the Urkel, he was like, Jaleel White was like, I'm out of here. So as I follow, Jaleel White's career, it's like he can't get from under what people say he is. No, he was so.
Mike Epps say that's the quick call to be dated.
Yeah. It's like the he got a dispensary with Snoop, his own grain of weed and all that. He got all that.
Wow.
He dressed up as the Urkel character the first time he did it in like 15 years to try to promote it. I don't know if it went nowhere, but I'm saying that to say, like, even Cat Williams, I'm jumping around, but it's all on point.
Okay.
Cat Williams had even said, he was like, the only time I've ever played a pimp was in Next Friday. Why everybody still call me Money Mike? He said, it's the only time. He said, name another movie. I think he did it. No, I don't think he ever did it.
He did it in Norbit.
Okay, in Norbit.
That's it, I think.
So he was like, why? I got all this other stuff that I'm doing. Why is it just you're focused on this one aspect of me? And to me, it seems like people, we fall in love with whatever we decide who a person is, and then we put our blinders on to who they are. Make any sense?
No, that's perfectly said.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then it's like, I'm not in a box, but you put me in a box because you refuse to expand your viewpoint on who I am, who you are, whoever is out there. And I feel like that's just so unfair, but people do it all the time. Oh, you can sing. Well, sing Tank.
Yeah. Oh man, that made me. I be wanting. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. That's the part that makes me want to flip the fuck out. And I like want to spit on people. I'm sorry. Like shit.
Because it sounds like to me when they be like, "Boy, dance."
That's how I take it. No, because I just don't. The reason I don't flip because people don't understand because they don't have a thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I. So when I have these uncomfortable conversations, I do good with analogies, especially if it's a parent. And I call tell like, do you think I can tell you how to raise your child? This is my child.
Damn, yep.
You know what I mean? Like everybody thinks they got a valuable opinion, but it's never valuable because it's like you said, your perception of what someone else should be. What if they don't want that?
Hey, come on, I say that stuff all the time,
Yeah, we don't want that.
bro.
Like people be pissing me off, man. You need this. I'm like, and you know what? No, fuck
Man,
it.
we
Like
could go
my
12
arrogance, you know what I'm
directions
saying?
like that. Go
You know,
ahead,
like
yeah.
I always tone my arrogance down, but I be wanting to say, man, what the fuck am I going like? Why the fuck would I let you come book me at a place to come every week to pay me fucking pennies, use me to pack your place, sing somebody else's songs?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why the fuck?
With no benefit to my
that's what I was
artistry.
getting. The zero benefit. To
Zero
my artistry.
benefit. But see, now you hitting on a very, very, very serious point about people in general.
Okay.
That, you know, me and my wife talks about all the time. You know, we don't say too much publicly. A lot of people don't look at it like this. People do not care about the benefit of the other person.
Ever.
They never put that into the plans. Okay,
That's crazy.
We want Chops to come.
Hey, I'm gonna stop.
Go
Where you
ahead.
at? No, we want Chops to come. That's the part that
Yeah.
pisses me off most.
Yeah.
When I say we're going back to having to realize people ain't me, because like with me, I'm just one of the most considerate people ever. I think about everybody involved because I know
That's
a
what
ripple over there comes over here.
Yeah.
So I'm always gonna be considerate. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, that's so on point. I think it's like even if it doesn't benefit me, I at least want to feel as though you thought about could it benefit me, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
You get into something like, hey, my intentions are you can benefit, but you know sometimes stuff happens you may not benefit from it. But if you go into it straight on, man, Joaquin Music, he can back this place out.
That's what people do.
That's what I'm saying. So, but he ain't thinking about like
they do that for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
As a
you
karaoke
good, bro.
artist,
This is triggered. Don't do your.
They come and see shit, and they be like, "Damn," because what I do is different from what everybody else does. I'm not gonna say it's better or worse or whatever the fuck it is, but what I do is my thing. Start back to the top of the show. I do my own thing.
Facts.
So when people come to me, especially like new bars, I'm like, "Hey, so what's the deal? What are you looking for?" You know, I'm telling you, this is what I do. I'm not a promoter. I'm not responsible for your people.
Right.
I get paid regardless of your night. These are things that I outline because I see what people go for. One, I know what them motherfuckers go for. I definitely charge more than all them. And I go for none of the shit that they go
Shoot,
for.
if I'm bringing my fans and I need a premium for that.
No, yeah, that's the case.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not your
Give me a
promoter.
premium
My
then.
people is, and then another thing people need to figure. Another thing that people need to realize in those situations is what you see working here is not going to work the same here. No matter what, it's going to be different nuances. One, it's got to be a marriage of what I do that we know is good, and you have to have a good spot, a good vibe, whatever that you have to have something that make people want to come there. Period.
Yeah.
You're not going to build a business off my back.
But that's what they do.
Like you gonna have to pay me a hell of a lot more. Oh man, something you ain't yo man, yeah man. Motherfucker told me this nigga. I knew I was leaving there. Yeah man, I think it's unfair because when you post all your stuff together, like nigga, because you know I put where I'm at this week. Like nigga man, fam. Then like that spot. Then I was out of there and then dude hit up like, man, I'm gonna keep it going, man. So I'm losing money. I'm like, I definitely appreciate you because I one thing I'm never pissed because I know how shit go.
Okay.
And I see the signs long before you see them, so I'm gonna see the signs long before you come tell me that it's over. Because I'm gonna read the room.
Yeah.
But don't be coming,
I know what you saying. You can put the camera on me if you want to. It don't matter. This what people fail to realize about like me and my wife. When I say, adding what you say, like I do my own thing. We do our own thing. Because people will use you. People don't want you to benefit. That's why I worked for FedEx for 15 years. Left. I'm not finna help build your company. Do my own thing. My wife, we have our own day spa. Do our own thing. Our own real estate brokerage. Do our own thing. Not a part of no church. We do our own thing. Because you're not about to control me, her, nothing that we do. Because once somebody feel like they can control you, Then that's when everything start to get funny and fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a good example, bro, of what you saying that I learned this lesson, and they kind of low key they got over on us, bro.
What happened?
So this back when I was in ministry or whatever. So when I was in ministry, just to keep it 100, and people that know, man, when I used to preach and all that, man, people used to come. Other people would do it. Not a lot of people would come. So every time I would come, you know, people give offerings or whatever to the church or whatever.
Right.
But I would get like pennies on a dollar.
Okay.
Other people would come and nobody would come. They would get more than me. Now, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it got to the point to where it's like, okay, if he do it, it's going to produce more for us.
Yeah.
Not him and his household, because at this time that I was in ministry, I ain't have no job.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I had no income. None. You get what I'm saying? There was no income. That, I mean, other than my wife, you know, with the day spot. So you know that, and you know we bring in a lot of people. This is how I live. Like, if you ain't never been a part of ministry, you're going to start preaching, but when you preach, you're due just whatever amount the people give you, because if that's your life, that's what you are called to do. That's how you live.
Right.
That's how some preachers get over on it, because they try to use that and rob people. But I ain't talking about that. But it was more or less like, dang, you had us promote this, do all this other stuff. Everybody else in the church didn't promote this at all. We get this big turnout, and then you give me pennies, like peanuts?
Yeah, nah.
Knowing this is my life at that time, this was my life. Like, I left FedEx, didn't have no job. Like, this was my life. House was in foreclosure, all kind of stuff. But when it came down to money, everything changed. Everything got fuzzy. So cause I like how you saying being considerate, this be my thing. If like, help me fill in the blanks with what you do.
Okay. Yeah.
If you packing the house out, and this is what you do as an artist, and you know me as the promoter, before we come to any type of agreement, we know, like, hey, if you come, I'm just throwing a number out there. I know before he comes, I'm probably walking away with $3,500 profit.
Okay.
But if you come, I'm gonna walk away with 15 bands, $15,000 profit.
Yeah.
But either or, you're only gonna get $700.
Yeah.
That's messed up. It's like
I don't know if it's messed up.
I can't explain it right. You get what I'm saying?
Now, in your situation, yes, definitely messed up. But if you agree to it, you agree to it. So
what if you didn't know, though? You get what I'm saying? I think that's where the technical. Let's say that's what I'm saying. I know this because I know what's working behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I'm looking at you like I'm saying me looking at you like food though.
Yeah.
Like, if I get you to come, I can walk away with 15.
Right, but the thing
you get what I'm saying? You may not know.
Why I never do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I said nobody.
Imagine if you didn't know. I'm saying imagine if you didn't know.
A lot of people don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is weird. But then they always want to come with how he was like tonight. What about that night that you was turning people away? You didn't give me a red cent more.
And I hate that, man. They say that's business, but being a business, I don't know. I still think you can have.
You can have good business.
Yeah, that's what I say. You can have good business and good integrity, and you know, I think this is the part I think I don't like. Taking advantage when you purposely know the other person doesn't know. I hate that.
Well,
it's probably in everything though.
Well, yeah.
It ties into what?
I mean, it just ties back to what we were saying and what I said earlier. And we can drop out on this. Use me, but don't misuse me.
Don't misuse me.
Man, that's it.
Yeah.
Because if you start to misuse me, I'm going to get triggered. Tune in next month, y'all.